Derrick Jaxn recently appeared on the Dear Future Wifey podcast. And if you can remember, his ex-wife appeared first. And it's not without controversy because both of them, in my honest opinion, deserve each other. They're both liars and both of them are hella shady. But Derrick Jaxn's newest episode, at least this clip, is very interesting. I'd like you to check it out right now.
I don't have aggressive energy towards a woman except in intimacy. And so how I would express my affection oftentimes was aggressive. Like I want to pick her up. Yeah. I don't just kiss her. I pin her up against the wall, put my hand around. I'm not trying to get graphic. Yeah. There's context here. So, I come up behind her and hug on her, kind of aggressive. But that would make her really, really shut down. I ain't never been so sensitive to rejection because we all get rejected, but this is the first time I felt that. And what felt safer was to go out and at least have friendships with other girls. Just the conversation felt like receptiveness, like acceptance again. Mm-hmm. But those loose boundaries turned into no boundaries. So, if we continued to clash and she continued to pull away or what have you, and I'm not getting no answers or whatever, especially in my prideful state, I'm thinking, man, she got me effed up. So I'm over here doing the right thing and she over here acting like I ain't nothing. So now there's a party tonight or there's a girl on campus and then she got her own dorm room. And that's whenever I started messing around. Which is interesting. Now I realize something. You were trying to be on the straight and narrow and that aggressive personality that you had, because she told me, told us on the podcast that she had experienced a rape 2 weeks before y'all met. Everything that happened that was really painful was really one long repetitive pattern. Right. Me feeling rejected for this, that, and the other. And she handles, becoming okay again a certain way. But I didn't know certain forms of affection that were natural to me just felt scary to her, put her back in a certain space where, certain things that happen. So, yeah. And that's so interesting. It's like, I'm getting understanding. It's like you have this woman who has experienced this huge violation of her body, her soul, her spirit, this brokenness. She meets this guy who she says she just loved the mess. She loved your dirty draws. You're wanting to show your affection. You grabbing her by her neck. You being aggressive physically, from a sexual standpoint. She's getting nervous. She's getting triggered on all levels. Don't even realize that she's been triggered like this. She's closing up rejection to you because you've experienced that growing up. Mom no longer is kissing you and tucking you in bed at night, rejection. So now you're like, well, now I'm finna go self-medicate. I have this history of looking at porn, and now the way I self-medicate is watching this. So now I'm gonna do the outward extension of that. Yeah. Now I'm over here hanging out with girls. One thing leads to another. Now you over here smashing. Now it's triggering her. How did she ever find out when you first cheated on her?
Now this is something that some of us did know or didn't know, that Derrick Jaxn's wife 2 weeks before meeting him, or ex-wife, was great, okay? I can definitely understand why she would feel that way with a man who wants to be aggressive towards her. It's understandable after having a traumatic experience. And also, Derrick Jaxn's wife is very weird.
Vomit yourself out now in the name of Jesus. Gotta hit this shit, but 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 gotta hit this shit, gotta hit this shit, but gotta. You demons of mind control, mind blockage, depression.
But be it as it may, he's trying to justify what he was doing by cheating. So because his wife was, not really feeling him in certain ways, she didn't want to show the kind of affection that he wanted. So it started in college when they were at Tuskegee University together. He justifies it by going out and cheating on other chicks. But see, here's the issue with that, Derrick. If you don't like somebody or what's happening to them or how they are in a relationship, there's 2 words, 7 letters. Break up with them. Okay, you can tell them, like, listen, you got some problems like you need to really work on. And unfortunately for somebody like yourself, I don't want to be with you, right? It just, as a person that, I want to be with who I would like to be with, somebody who is better for me. That's not you. But we know that Derrick Jaxn is a liar because check out this clip.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to What the Hell Reactions. Now, have you heard the news? Derek Jackson has been spotted out with a new woman. Now, let me tell you, Tasha K has been on this man's ass since I can't remember. Now, if you recall, just a couple of weeks ago, his wife came out cursing anyone who had anything negative to say about her marriage. And then just recently, he was spotted out with another woman in public. And I thought that was mighty suspicious. But Tasha K broke this on her YouTube channel just yesterday. After Tasha K broke the news to the world, Derek Jackson announced his separation and divorce from his wife. I think all those times he was making those videos, it's like he was making it for his wife specifically. Guys, I can't wait to see how the rest of this unfolds. If his wife comes out and says anything, I have a feeling in my gut that she will. Now, what she's gonna say, I have no idea. But Derek is out here living his best life, and his new girlfriend has now deleted her Instagram page. Stay tuned for more, because you know I will. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.
That's right. See, after knowing the trauma his wife had been through and deciding to stay, you left your wife again after cheating again with an IG model. Negro, you just like cheating. Let's just call it for what it is. And for most of us as guys, let me just say this. Dealing with a woman who don't want you to grab her a certain way or doesn't like you to joke with her in a certain way, I think as long as a woman is a decent woman, a lot of guys can put up with that. There are some women that, you know, they don't like certain jokes, or, you know, they don't like you to do certain things because it offends them. And if you want to be in a relationship with that lady, you can be like, oh, okay, well, if that offends you, I'm sorry. I didn't know that it offends you. You know, let me not do that because this is something that you don't like. And I can adjust to, you know, how you want me to be because I care about you. All right. But this is not what Derek did. Now, it would be different if his wife was like in a sexless relationship because of what happened. Okay, clearly that wasn't the case. She was traumatized, yes, but there are some women who just don't even want to have sex. Like, women in sexless marriages is a big deal. Like, I've experienced one in my entire life. It was for like 6 months, but stop the show. You know, I had to get her up out of there, right? Yeah. You know, so there's some guys that go through that real serious stuff, sexless relationships, and I can see a man being like, look, you know, I'm with this lady, she doesn't want to sleep with me at all. Now, if you're a man that's saying I want to show love to a woman in a certain way and she don't like that, here's my opportunities. I can just leave your ass. Okay, look, I would love to do this with you as your man, but you're not letting me do that as your man, and that bothers me. So here's what needs to happen. You know, let's break up, or you need to go to counseling and work on yourself while I want to go do that. But that's not really what the case was with Derek Jackson. Derek Jackson just wanted to use that as a mechanism to do what he's always done, which is whore around. Like, I even have another video. The guy is talking about he loves seeing himself have sex with women on camera. He don't watch porn, but he likes watching himself screw women on camera. So you like doing that more than you like being with your wife or being a good husband or being a good father. And also the women that, you know, we've seen Derek Jackson dealing with, is it just me? Or are those women nothing like the ones that we see him cheating on his wife with? Again, I feel like Derek Jackson, he got with the lady when she was young, and, you know, it can happen as a guy. You know, you see her, okay, she looks okay. You know, she looks aight. You know, she's always been here dealing with my shit. You know how how us as men think, right? You know, we're like, wedding music. Yeah, man, you know, shoot, I done been with her for like 7 years. She didn't put up with me for a long time, and I guess I should go ahead on and marry her, you know what I'm saying? Like, real talk, you know, crap. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how we do things. Like, okay, I'll go ahead on and marry her and all that. And it might not be that you just really so sexually attracted to her all like that. It could be, but you might not really be tripping off of her like that. You know, she's just a good lady. It's good to see that she's a good lady and all of that, or whatever. This, that, and the third, right? But then once you actually, you know, get around somebody that you're really attracted to, you know, then you're gonna really start to see how you start acting. You know what I'm saying? And that's what was Derek Jackson. He married her. He really wasn't feeling her like that. All of these excuses are excuses for a man who wants to go out there and just, you know, hit stuff from the back. Booty clapping sounds. And stop the show. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell to this channel. So just say that, dude. Look, I like cheating. on everybody, not just my wife. I was cheating on her, and now I got some money. I'm gonna cheat on whoever it is because I have a sexual addiction, and now I'm making excuses because if, you know, I really didn't want to be with her, I didn't have to be with her. But you knew that the girl wasn't gonna go nowhere. And we tend to treat people differently when we know they're not gonna go nowhere. If you're not gonna go nowhere, I do whatever I want to you because you ain't going nowhere. Like, why? Like you're gonna stay there. So he knows she's not going nowhere. And it got to the point where, look, well, you're not going nowhere, so now I'm going somewhere because I'm tired of being here with your dusty ass. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junker. For you, do subscribe to the bell. We're out.